The future of mankind is being guided behind closed doors. And all over the world, scientists are working on projects designed to take man beyond the confines of this earth. You are looking at the actual...
The Signor-Lipps effect is a paleontological principle which states that the fossil record does not contain the first nor last member of an extinct species. For this reason, it is difficult to know when and how a species went extinct, whether it was by a gradual process or by abrupt means, or in some cases, if the species went extinct at all. But what if there was a species that didn't merely enter and leave the fossil record, but reappeared multiple times, seemingly going extinct, but then returning to the record just to disappear again? Over hundreds of millions of years, they come in and out of the fossil record, showing signs of extinction and then reappearance. The Hamilton Institute calls them catalog number HIE 233 MPE. Most people call them the Jacks. Their name comes from the Jack-in-the-Box toy. Jacks don't follow a conventional timeline of civilizational existence. Instead, they pop up at unpredictable times, once every few 100 million years, before vanishing again into dormancy. The first evidence of the Jacks was discovered in the year 5655 after Tranquility by an expedition in the rimward part of the California Nebula. There, on the frozen moons of the massive gas giant YTS 32298-567b, researchers found ruins, outposts that suggested the work of an extinct civilization. As more ruins were uncovered across multiple star systems, the puzzle grew stranger. These structures, despite being separated by millions of light years, all shared common technology and writing systems. And even more astonishingly, they all dated to very specific periods in time. 1.1 billion years ago, 780 million years ago, 450 million years ago, and 90 million years ago. It was clear, the Jacks returned in cycles, each lasting only a few thousand years before disappearing again. The leading theory is that they enter a form of deep hibernation inside the metallic hydrogen cores of gas giants. Every ruin found was linked to a planet rich with floating life forms in its atmosphere, life that shared a common ancestor. Yet none of these life forms displayed intelligence. None matched the sophisticated tools left behind on the moons. Any attempt to probe the cores of these planets have either failed or found nothing. Either the Jacks have very advanced transsapient tech defense systems, or most of their planets are uninhabited. Some ruins contain artifacts seemingly left behind for other civilizations to find, navigation beacons, warnings of local dangers, but never anything about the Jacks themselves. Some believe they are guardians, protecting developing species before retreating into slumber. Others think they are the remnants of a once mighty empire that now barely stirs from its ancient sleep. One wild theory even suggests that they fear something so vast and terrible that they choose to exist only briefly before disappearing again. The Jacks may be motivated to hide from the Dawn Hunters that are thought to destroy interstellar civilizations. The Mu have long studied the Jacks, but it is difficult for Terrigens to distinguish Mu mythology and folklore from Mu archaeology, so reliable information is hard to gain from them. If the Jacks follow their established pattern, they will wake again in about 250 million years. It is unknown what kind of civilization will be there to meet them, if Terrigens will still exist, or what the Jacks will have to say after their long sleep. One thing is certain, the mystery of the Jacks is far from solved, and perhaps one day we will witness their return. Thank you for watching.
You're right, Andre. I'm not laughing anymore. There was a civilization here.
And I'll bet you there still is.